Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to our New Game Plus run of Atelier Rorona DX. Hopefully I've remembered where my facecam footage is this time, so you'll be able to see my beautiful visage again, should you wish to, and even if you don't wish to. Right, so currently we have 12 days left on the previous assignment, which is all done and all taken care of. We've got a couple of bingo cards left to do, so we should be able to take care of those in the last couple of weeks. And then we move on to the next assignment. So, let's begin by just seeing if we've actually completed any of those already. No. Okay, so need to make Goldtizen, which is actually a spelling mistake there. It's spelled differently in the crafting menu. Heal your allies. Do some more gathering. It says beast statue with demon or witch cell with sleep. I could probably do a couple of them, and we only need to do 2, so... okay. Let's see if there's any requests we can do quickly. And SD wanted something as well, didn't she? Turn in the bunny tail with loot trait level up. Made from a pony ball. Yeah, and I don't have the stuff for that yet, do I? So... Right. Barrel bomb, you can definitely have those, Tantris. Help yourself. Cole wants stir metal. Okay. Right, let's leave those for now. Can't remember if I can even make Goldtizen yet. You got any recipes? No, you do not. Don't remember seeing it in the menu, but let's have a look. Ingredients. Oh, we do have it. Yeah, I just need to make one of them. Not too oh, that's because you're not getting magic points because of what I did last time. Alright, let's take a quick break just for a day, just to get a few magic points back. And something's happening. Ah, good. This is one of the last Cordelia events. Here's this bullshit I made when something went wrong. I love you. It's fun hearing is it Eri Kitamura's voice, Cordelia? I'm hearing her in several different contexts at the minute, because I'm also playing the visual novel Our World Is Ended for the cover game feature over on moegaming.net at the time of recording. So, and she plays a character in that who has certain personality traits in common with Cordelia, but also some unique traits of her own as well. So, she's one of those voices, so you play a fair amount of Japanese games and you start to recognise certain people. Eri Kitamura is one of them. So she shows up in a whole bunch of games. And not always playing the same character either. I'm just going to actually confirm that is Eri Kitamura, just before I make a fool of myself. Just in case, because I'm suddenly second-guessing myself for some reason. One moment. Eri Kitamura Atelier. Yes. So she is Cordelia in this. She's also Asano in Our World Is Ended. And she is Uni in Hyperdimension Neptunia. Or just the Neptunia series, I suppose I should call it now. And she's also Homura in Senran Kagura. as well, which is probably the most different character that she plays to Cordelia here. Although, again, there's certain personality traits that she's evidently pretty good at playing. She's not typecast or anything, so although she is very good at the old tsundere trope, but yeah. What was I doing? I was making some gold Tyson, which is just non-copyright infringing gold, I guess. So, have one of these. And one of these. Lovely. There we go. Haven't been joined by my own little meow today. I'm sure she'll be along when she feels like it, eh? Oh, big meow is coming. No, she's just going to sit on the poof. Hey Meg, how you doing? Don't think you should be on the table, should you? Oh, that's okay. We left her cardboard box on the table, and she likes to sleep in the cardboard box. So she's just got on the table to get in the cardboard box, rather than to steal sausages. Chicken. She's adorable. Rorona's also adorable, if I haven't made that clear already. Right, that's another one done. So if I just go and gather a few things, I guess. Nothing that really needs doing, is there? I don't think. Let's see if there's any quests we can quickly do. Don't want to go too far away is the thing, because there's only 10 days left. So... Okay, forget them for the minute. Can't gather in the ruins that we visited last time. That's why we haven't completed that objective when we've done it very easily on all previous occasions. So let's just nip into the nearby forest, because that's only like a day away. That's not what I meant to do. And grab some shitty bits and pieces from here. I literally need like 4 things. 3 even. There we go, all done. No sense cluttering up inventory with low quality items, because that's all there are here, so just back to the workshop. Oops. You all get in there. Right, 7 days left. What shall we do? Let's go and see Pamela. And the shop seems to be going nicely now. So there's a good question then. If there was a real shop staffed by a ghost, would you visit it? And if so, would you visit it just because it was staffed by a ghost? Or would you visit it because it was staffed by Pamela, who is cute? I'm not sure. I feel like the novelty value of going to a shop staffed by a ghost would be pretty cool. But obviously if it was someone who looked like Pamela, that wouldn't hurt matters, would it? Further evidence that Astrid has been systematically traumatizing Rorona throughout her early life. I say that's not necessarily fair. Like, quite a lot of the stuff Astrid does, which seems like her being a complete dick, is actually her teaching Rorona to behave in various ways and to understand various aspects of life that she might not have otherwise come into contact with. And that one there is an example of that. So it's like, if there are no documents in the town that convey a fear of ghosts, how are you going to find out about ghosts, which are clearly a thing in this world? And how are you going to respond if you come face to face with one? You probably should be afraid of a ghost when you first encounter them because, well, I mean, you don't know how they're going to react, do you? Right, can we do any of these? We can do that one. And I do this one. Yes. How about this one? Probably do that one. Yeah. And can probably do that one as well. Don't know if I've got enough time to do all of those, but we'll see. Right. To the workshop. Let's begin with stair metal. That should take 1 day. We'll make him a good quality one. Maybe not an amazing quality one. A decent quality one. Alright, one down. What else do we need? Oh. Mystery Ink. There's a healing item. So they take 1 day to do as well. So you can have one made from shitty pebbles and bits of ghost. Okay, that's 2 done, and my controller battery's going low. I was going to say, it's not what I meant to say at all. It's going low. Tanbish, Silkus, and Polywool. One of the Silkus. And Polywool. There we go. Perfect productivity. Look at that. Right. SG, take my product. All of these. All of these. There we go. Right, how's reputation looking now? 88%. So we've got another 12% to get it up to maximum. Do you need to get it up to maximum in this? I think you do. I think you do. There's plenty of time anyway to do that. So, well, we'll do that. Any stuff I can do immediately in these last couple of days. You can't have my blessed coin. I made it, and it's mine. Alchemy yeast should be pretty easy to do. Happy basket. If she wants 2 of them. Alchemy yeast. And that'll do. Oops. Keep pressing the wrong button today. I'm playing a bunch of games all at the same time, and they've all got slightly different control schemes for popping up the menu and everything like that. Alchemy yeast. I was about to say I've completely forgotten what I'm supposed to be making already. But, no, I remembered. Just the one. Alright, 10 in, and then sleep for the last day, I reckon. Nope, wrong. Anything else? Airdrops, I got loads of those. Yes, Geo, you can definitely have one of those. And that's your lot for now. Nearly forgot to tell you my bingo card. That would not do, would it? Lovely. Right. All done. Sleep. Evaluation day.
いよいよ君への仕事もどうした？いえ、師匠がなんとなくおかしかった。それならいいのだが。
Yay! Woo!
仕事の方は全く問題ないようだな。聞いているのか？あ、すみません。仕事以外でも少しは頼ってもらえると嬉しい。なんでもない。
He loves her. He loves her. Search Knight's Domain. I think this might be the last, the main dungeon.
では簡単に説明しておこう。常に日が差さず、まだ国の調査もほとんど進んでおらず、今のように集中していない状態では。
It's a cool area. I was like exploring it. And now we have the opportunity to do so, as well as continuing our descent into Orthogalaxon as well. Right, so on to our next assignment. And see how many things we've already done. Just those 2. That'll do. Right. So the actual assignment is to gather stuff in Knight's Domain, which is easy enough. So what else have we got? Make scale cloth. Synthesizer. Quality 100 supplement. Dragon statue. Gang boss in Traveller's Way. Fang in Ortega Ruins. Witch Rose in Dark Woods. Okay, so these are all pretty easy to get done. Oh, I saw an event. It's going to be Rora's parents giving her a bunch of crap. And I've got a cat coming to help. Hello, Patty.
ちょうど今アトリエに行こうかと思ってたのよ。はい、これこないだの旅行のお土産。
Still kind of shit, Mum. Still kind of shit, but the thought is appreciated. Hello. How are you doing? You come to play Atelier Rorona with me? No, you come to bite me. No. You can sit there, but there'll be a dick, okay? What have you got on your forehead? Just rub your face on my controller. Anyway, sorry. Distractions. Cats are distracting, as anyone who has a cat will undoubtedly know very well. What am I doing? Going to Knight's Domain. Get off my keyboard. You want to sit here? You can sit here. Let me move over for you. Here's a gap for you. You coming in? No? Just gonna proudly show me your bumhole. Thanks for that. Right. Let's go on. Just a minute. I got some bombs. I need some bombs. So, when you're ready. You done? No? Okay. Why don't you just sit here? Good. Anyway. Right. Sort by quality. Scary bombs. Let's take a few of these just in case there's stuff we need to blow up along the way. You can leave my coffee alone as well. Thank you very much. I've got an ice bomb. We'll take another one though, just in case, because that's a good quality one. And do I have any more? What are you doing? Healing bells. Yes. Take a bunch of them because those are useful. Although, with how combat has been going up until this point in the game, you probably won't be needing them all that much. Alright, let's go. Let's go? Yes. Alright, here is Knight's Domain. And as we've said, or as Sturk said rather, this is a place where the sun doesn't shine. I've quite literally been sent where the sun doesn't shine. This is Patty's microphone now. You no, still going. Okay. No. If I seem a little distracted, it's because I'm a little distracted. Just sit down, will you? Come on. Over here. Meow. Cat wants to play. Not Atelier Rorona. Cat just wants to play generally. And when Cat wants to play, I tend to get bites. Right. Clear out these birds so we can actually start exploring a bit. Quite a few enemies here. Like I say, they're not super tough, but they are some of the tougher ones in the game, because we're getting towards the end of the main game now. Just going to move my keyboard. Don't really want to accidentally cancelling the recording or anything like that. Since she obviously wants some company right now. Let me go the other way first. I think that leads to a dead end, and I like to clear all those out first before we move on to the sort of progression. Patty is left. I can relax a bit now. She'll be back. I'm pretty sure she'll be back. Right, what do we got here? Love the music here. It's lovely music. I've talked about Gust's sound team before, but they really are absolute masters of their craft. The Atelier series is a really good example of what they can do, because it's not sort of one specific style for the entire series. Each of the sub-series has its own kind of distinctive audio aesthetic about it. But then there's certain aspects of all of them that incorporate some distinctly Gust sounds as well. So there's quite a few little sections that sound very much like the soundtrack to Arland, which is by far my favourite Gust soundtrack. But if you want some good examples of just how broad Gust's experience with doing cool soundtracks is, then Knights of Azure is a really cool one to listen to. Because Knights of Azure combines all sorts of different styles. I feel like I've had this conversation before, but I'll have it again just in case, for the benefit of those who've not watched the whole series or skipped over it or fallen asleep to it or whatever. Yeah, Knights of Azure combines kind of sort of goth prog rock sounds. So I tend to liken it to Mitsuru Yamane's work on the Castlevania series, sort of pre-Lords of Shadow. Oh, hello, we've got a cat again. Hey. But alongside that, it's also combined with there's some jazz in there as well. Some of the music sounds a bit like the sort of stuff you hear in modern Persona games, so there's kind of sort of modern acid jazz, funk, urban sounds in there as well. It's a really interesting game, and yeah, the soundtrack's a big part of that, but the game as a whole is really cool as well. It's also quite a short one as well, so if you are in the market for something that is cool but isn't going to monopolise your time, then yeah, Knights of Azure is definitely a good investment of your time and money. You can probably pick it up quite cheap now as well, because it's, I think, a couple of years old now. Alright, through all these birds again, but we'll fight them off because experience. I'm going to need to plug my controller in a minute. Let's just adjust this from cat adjustments. Are you going to sit down? No? You want to sniff my ass? Okay. Oh, you are sitting down. Good. Glad we had this talk. Pet ownership's great. I recommend it to everyone. It's like having children, but better. I realised it sounded quite sarcastic, but yeah, I do actually genuinely believe having pets is like having children, but better. Your mileage may vary, of course. But just with the number of people I know who have kids and are either miserable or never have any time to do anything fun. Yeah, I'll take the cats. I'll take the cats, even if it means being bitten a bit more. And having the sounds of headbutting on your Let's Play soundtracks. Right, we will get out of this first area eventually, I promise. Rona's still kicking ass. Like I say, if I do need to upgrade her weapon at all, I'm not going to need to do that until right at the very end, when we're going for some of the super bosses. Will you just sit down? You were sitting nicely a minute ago. And like I said, I'm quite keen to go for the adventurer ending, which is sort of Cordelia and Rorona's special ending. But that requires defeating 2 of the super bosses in the game in order to get. And they are both really hard. Like, even with the quality of equipment that Rorona's got right now. And so there's going to be some ingredients here in Knight's Domain that is going to help us out with that side of things. In particular, one thing I'm looking out for is ingredients with the trait called Pepped Up. And what Pepped Up does is it causes an item to activate when you are below a certain hit point threshold. And it's a relatively high hit point threshold, so it's not something that only goes off in absolute emergencies. It is something that you can sort of use as your main healing, if you like. It's basically like having someone on full-time healing duty. As long as you bring enough items with you, obviously. And so, kind of the way you need to go about the more difficult stuff in this game is you need to prepare well in advance. You need to make a bunch of elixirs, which are some of the best healing items, and they heal the whole party simultaneously as well, which is why they're so good. And you make sure you make them with ingredients that have pepped up on them. And so that means when anyone takes any damage, the whole party gets healed. And so that means there's sort of a constant string of healing on the whole party. And if you can make it so that those elixirs also have traits that increase various attributes as well, so if you can like make it so it increases defense and attack and speed and that sort of thing, then even better. Even better. But obviously doing that requires you to have pretty good ingredients. But at this point, as you can see, we're getting pretty good quality stuff. So like we've got quality 90, 87 stuff there. So this is a good place to find ingredients. As you would hope from my high level area. Oh, bloody hate the shitty ghosts. Such a pain to get the jump on. On a plus side, both Stack and Geo are doing very respectable damage now. Not quite as good as Rorona, but certainly holding their own here, which is good because I am grinding their friendship. Grinding it. Yeah. The other day, Curry Tecmo put out a tweet that was for a competition to win copies of the Atelier Rorona DX games. And the question was, who do you ship the most in the Atelier Arland series? Which, thinking about it, is not necessarily a question that someone who would like a copy of the game is going to be able to answer, because they don't own a copy of the game yet, unless they played the PS3 and Vita versions previously, obviously. And yeah, I don't want to answer that question because I mean, I don't want to answer it on Twitter because, one, Twitter sucks, and two, I don't want to win a copy of this because I've already got one. But yeah, I still got thinking about it regardless. And it's quite a difficult one to answer because there's lots of interesting couplings in this, and the nice thing about it is that none of them are completely canonical. Most of it is just sort of nudge, nudge, wink, wink implied. So, like, obviously, as we've seen today, you can ship Sturk and Rorona pretty clearly with one another. But at the same time, you can ship Rorona and Cordelia, and you can, yeah, you know, it's a complicated question, and everyone is going to have their own preferences. Although my favourite in the whole series is Tottery and Mimi, and it seems that's a pretty popular choice from the sound of things. Because they are freaking adorable together. Uh-oh. I'm full up! Alright, let's send all this garbage back home. You go home, you go home. You all stay. You all go home now. Time for the weekly press the A button lots of times ceremony. Ah, my wrist. I'll keep that. Huh. Right. Stuff. Give me more stuff. Hello. Can't remember if I said this before, but I always think the mini demons with the red heads and the sort of black beaks, I always think they look a bit like pugs. I feel a bit bad beating them up. But you know, they are demons. Literal spawn of hell. So maybe I shouldn't feel so bad. One hit kill stack, very nice. Where are we going now? This way? Sure. Ah! Demons! Get out of here. If I do want the adventure ending, one thing I'm going to have to do before it gets too late is put Cordelia back in the party, and I've got to level her to 50. Which shouldn't be too difficult at this rate, because, like, if you recall, both Sturk and Geo started at relatively... Well, Sturk did anyway. He started about level 12. I think Geo started about level 30 or so. And they've been leveling up at a really good rate, so... They haven't caught up with Rorona yet, but they're getting there. And now we're in the late game. The experience rewards are fairly generous, so... So what are the actual specific things I need to gather? Shadowgrass, Dark Coral and Midnight Flower. Okay. And performance on gathering those isn't rated as you go along. You have to grab a bunch and then go and turn them in, so you don't really know if you've gathered enough until you actually take it back and submit it. But yeah, as I recall, they are all from quite specific gathering points. And a lot of them are in those sort of dead ends that are at the end of pathways. On the big map, I mean, not within a zone like this. So we need to watch out for those pathways, take them where we can. Is this it? Yes, guess it must be. A dead end like this one then. Right, next. All the zones in this area have like really great super goth names. Like that area we were just in was called the Demon of Darkness. And there's black punies. So you thought we were free of puni violence, but no. There is more to be had. I wouldn't have called that a hit, but, you know, you do you, game. How's our friendship doing? 27 and 23. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. I think we probably will have everyone at the very least up to 60 by the end of the game. Whether we have everyone's events finished is another matter, because some of the events require you to continue building up friendship a little bit more. So actually doing the quests for people. But like I say, my main priority, I think, is trying to see the stuff I haven't seen before. So I would like to see the adventure ending if I can. If not, I would like to see Geo's ending. Sturk's ending, maybe. To be honest, any of the endings I haven't seen before would be nice. But the nice thing about the plus versions onwards is that rather than locking yourself into one ending, what you do is you unlock the conditions for each ending, and then when you've reached the end of the game, you have a choice based on which endings you've unlocked. And that means if you've been able to unlock conditions for multiple endings at once, you can just save your game shortly before the game ends, and then reload that save and see the various different endings without having to replay the whole game again, which is nice. And you can actually finish the game without fulfilling the conditions for any of the endings as well, and there is a specific ending for when that happens. It sort of involves Rorona going off with Esty and them both being sort of sad girls together. No one loves them, no one wants them. Feel bad for Esty, she deserves someone nice. She's such a lovely older sister. And her younger sister has been mentioned in passing a couple of times in this, but in the subsequent games, Tottori and Miroru, you actually get to meet the younger sister, and she's quite a delight as well. In an entirely different way to SD, and the interactions between the two of them are just fantastic. Right, where are we going? This way. Because it's the only way to go. Love this environment. It's like proper. This is the final dungeon. You're on the way to fight the last boss. Except there is no last boss. Technically. There are several super bosses, including one at the end of this dungeon. In fact, there might be two at the end of this dungeon. Can't remember the exact details. But yeah, they're not the end of the game by any means. In some respects, that's an almost a kind of MMO-y thingy kind words. That's almost an MMO kind of thing to do. In the sort of, there is a sort of a significant boss fight, but that's not the end of the game, because once you've done that, you can then go on and try and do something else a bit harder, and then you can try and do something else a bit harder than that, and then you can try and do something else. And yeah, so you can kind of take this game as much as as far as you want, depending on how sort of casually you want to play it. Because you absolutely can get to the end by just sort of muddling your way through and not really planning out your time or anything like that, and you can have a perfectly enjoyable experience doing that because you've played through the game, you've seen the events, you've done the fights, you've done the crafting. The various endings are simply a means of encouraging you to try different things. So to try out the different characters, to try crafting different things, all sorts of stuff like that. You're a big fella. What are you guarding? Is there an assignment section in the... Yes, there is. Okay, so all I've found so far is 6 pieces of shadow grass. That's probably not going to pass an assignment. What you can do, of course, is you can go and grind to that one shadow grass area and just repeatedly gather bunches of that, which is probably what I'll do this time around, because that's just the easiest way to get enough stuff. Hello, back again. You come sit down here. Come on. You got your tail stuck in my microphone stand. There we go. Isn't that better? Got 2 very needy cats And it's nice, really. I like cats that have a need for physical affection. It's like most of the cats that either I or my family have owned over the years have been like that. And it's nice. It gives you a feeling of being needed and loved. Where is all the stuff?
こちらから行かせてもらうぞ。はい。
Well, these are all lovely items, but sort by quality and throw out the rubbish. A sloppy ice bomb. Yeah, that can go. Sloppy! That won't mean anything to people who haven't played Final Fantasy XIV. Oh no. I thought that movement had excited a cat for a moment, but no. Something outside has excited the cat. For those concerned, I have put my controller on the table to better facilitate the hammering of the A button. I'm not wanking! Not right now, anyway. Oh, hello. This is one of the bosses. Sure, why not? Hi! Right. You can ring your bell. Just in case. You can hit him. No, you want to save up those assist attacks if you please. You can hit him. Nice. Let's build up just a little bit more before we... just a normal attack for now. Healing bell doing its job nicely. Stuck. You can hit him again. There we go. 3 assists. That should be enough. So a bit of Angel Spirit, followed by a hit from Geo, and a Thunder Blitz from Stuck, and a Lethal Bomb from Rorona. This is like Rorona's ultimate assist attack. It's very silly. Love it. Ridiculous. So stupid. And it doesn't care. It just does not care that that is stupid. He's nearly dead. There we go. That was easy. See, that can be quite a tough fight if you're not well equipped at that point. But thankfully, as we've been seeing for this whole friggin' playthrough, I am very well equipped. He also drops some nice ingredients that you can only get from him as well. And there's a recipe book there, as we can see. And nothing over here. Nothing over here. Thought there was something else as well. No, just a path onward, I think. So yeah, you have to defeat him in order to continue going deeper into Knight's Domain. But the Dragon Scale and Dragon Horn items are pretty rare, and they're useful for some very good items. I forget exactly what they are, but certainly there's some good stuff that needs them, and they're quite hard to come by. Alright, onward. So I think you can go and refight that dragon as many times as you want if you want more dragon scales and stuff. So you just need to make sure that you've got an appropriately equipped party to deal with it. Shining saucers, those are quite valuable. For something or other. Again, I forget exactly what. And I might be confusing it with the Atelier Rorona because I remember searching for shining saucers for absolutely ever in that game. And before I finally found them. Oh no, a big pulsating demon eye. I'm sure that's perfectly safe. Cat is back. Hello. You got cold feet. Oh, now you sit down nicely. I like how they put that massive dragon boss in there, and then this is like, yeah, just Griffin. Just a Griffin thing. Deal with it. Black Fang. Oh, it's quite a tough Griffin, to be fair. I say that. 2 hits. Oh, Geo nicely into the level 40s now. You come to fight the Demon King with me? Okay. I can only apologize for all the interruptions today. But someone requires attention. Yes, I know my controller battery's low. Yes, I know I haven't plugged it in yet. How far can we go? Take it to the edge. The very edge of sanity. Or, battery life. I know I said last time that I was going to try and do an assignment per episode. I think I maybe won't do that with this one. Just because we've had a lot of exploring and fighting today and it hasn't consumed very many days. There's still 72 days left, so I think what we'll do is once we've cleared out this dungeon... Whoop, excuse me. Hidden burp. Once we've cleared out this dungeon, we will head back to the workshop and we'll take a break for today. Just so we have a nice sort of clean place to start. And then next time we will go exploring in Orthogalaxon and building up equipment and stuff ready for endgame. In the meantime, I believe this is the final boss. So, hello. He's pretty cool. And you can't run away. There is no escape from Demon. But, well, he's going to get what's coming to him. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. No. Don't kill him. Don't kill Stack. Oh, you killed Stack. Damage over time. Lovely. Luckily, I found a high-quality nectar. Get up. And healing bell. Synergy. See? Don't kill me. Don't kill Geo. Ha! Missed. You suck. Ow. Ow. Fuck you. Well, it's cause for one thing. Ultimate combo. Slow. Excellent. This won't be enough to finish him off because he is quite a bit tougher than the dragon, but it should make a significant dent. Yeah, he's got much higher defense than the dragon as well. That attack did like 1,000 on the dragon, but it only did 500 and something to him. Alright. Oh, he's asleep and every status effect under the sun. Yeah, I'll take that. Keep hitting him! Keep hitting him! Smack! Biff! Oh no, don't hit Rorona. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, not as much as it could have done. We got another round of healing bell left. I might set another one off. Just because that gives you an immediate heal and then queues up the rest as well. So, a little bit of healing on Stack, and then that goes off again. Stack, you are running low on magic points, so you hit him again. Geo, you are out of magic points, so you just twat him. And Rorona. Ultimate combo! Oh, he died before we got to use Rorona's super move. It's disappointing. And there we go. Finish the game. No, we haven't. Not by a long shot. Ooh, that's a nice sword. And these are all of the items we need. Very nice. Right, so let's open that chest. And then what we'll do before we wrap up for today is we'll just go and revisit the Shadow Flower area a couple more times. Just to get a few more of them. And we've also got... We haven't gone this way either. So let's quickly clear out this dungeon. Because it's nice to do that all in one go. We're Black Pony. This way? forget my way around here. With all the jumpy bits. Those you concerned, don't worry, this is not a platforming section by any means. Is it this way? Yes. Oh no, a griffin! Help! See ya! Nice team we got here. Proceed onwards into the inky blackness of oblivion. Right, don't believe there's any bosses or anything here. Let's see what there is to collect. Lots of things to collect. Oh, midnight flowers. Good, we need those. Human repel. What we wouldn't all give for an item with that trait. Not all the time, obviously, because, you know, like, sometimes it's nice to have other humans around, like, you know, sex. And sometimes conversation. Other times, though, you just want time to yourself, don't you? So, you know, just whip out the flower with the human repel effect on it and you'll be sorted. Is that it? Is that all there is here? I think that might be the case. So, yeah, let's go back there again. And get some more of those flowers. Because the more of those we got, the better. So I'd rather just get the assignment done in one go, like we have been doing for the whole game. No! Leave me be, bird. I'm just trying to pick flowers. And again. Get out of my face, wolf. More flowers! Give me more of the pretty purple flowers. Ooh, high quality. High quality uni. Great. High quality versions of the probably the worst item in the game. Like that flower as a trait, just very painful. Right, one more. One more, just for good measure. These are not purple flowers. Give me the purple flowers. Thank you. Ah, there we go. Pepped up. No! Don't make me discard that! Excuse me, because pepped up is what we wanted. Sort. Quality. Find something shit. Like this melting ice bomb. And this meat. Right, what I will have to try and do is make some elixir with pepped up and wholesale that. So that I can just retrieve it at my leisure. Okay, let's go home and see how we've done on the assignment, and then we'll wrap up for today. 6 days to get back. And once again, get a cat.
千代さん、今日はありがとうございました。
お役に立てて何よりだ。
はい、それじゃあ失礼しますね。
I'm recording.
素直でいい子だな。
失礼な。私の教育
That's probably true, to be fair. Astrid providing a formidable example of what not to do.
虫呼ばわりとはひどいな。
冗談を言い合う間柄ではないだろう。
何も。
何も？
街で偶然知り合った少女に成り行きで手を貸すようになる。それがたまたま君の。
それにしては少々おせっかいが過ぎるようだな。
そう見えるか。
本当にそれだけか？
くどいな。勘ぐりすぎだぞ。
では後ろめたさや食材の気持ちからの行いではないと。
ない。
なるほどな。いい年をして奥方をめとらないのは。
You are a fine one to talk, Astrid.
笑えない冗談はやめろ。
君が降ってきたんじ
ゃ。まあロロナには。
なんせ君が。
面白くない。帰る。
おや。
聞きたいことが多すぎるからな。そっちがうちの弟子につきまとっていれば。
やはり相当嫌われているようだな。
Right, what have we got in the book that we found? Spirit necklace, bandit bandana. Where'd you get the bunny tail from then? I can't remember. Oh well. Right. Event! Yeah, I think this might be... I don't know if it's the final Leonella event, but certainly quite a late one. Like I say, I've never gone this far in her route before. Bless. Oh, are you gonna leave her? Hallway. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey.
私に何か依頼の方は順調に進んでいるか。
Very good. Anything interesting there? Not really. I have some vouchers. Right, you take all of these except the good one. I'll keep that one as well, actually. On sale is nice. What do you want, cat? Keep the quality one as well. And don't give away my pepped up one. I mean, I could always get another one, but I've got one now, so I don't want to get rid of it. So you take all of these and give me my rewards. Please be enough. Thank you very much. Fabulous. Right. What was I going to do? Make an elixir, and then we'll call it for today. Right, healing item, elixir. Might save before I do this. Just because it's higher level than Rorona is at the minute. So, elixir. Just 2? Oh, not enough MP. Just the one then. Price down level 3. Or maybe category. Hit point recovery extra large. Yes, we'll do that even though it's the dragon horn. Can always get another one. And how are we doing for hit point healing large? Oh, where can I do the pepped up? Ah, right. Okay. Change of plan. Quick rest. I'll make 2 so I can use multiple items. So, got one of those in there, and we also want pepped up. It's not in there. Where's my frickin' pepped up? Can I just not? Oh, okay. Well, I guess. We're not making a pepped up elixir right now then. Okay, anyway, never mind. We'll do that another time. There must be another item that's got pepped up on it somewhere. Alright, so we made some pretty good progress on that there. So I'll just say for now, as always, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please help out the channel by leaving a like or a comment and subscribing. Be sure to check out moegamer.net for new articles on Japanese and Japanese-inspired video games, new and old, every weekday. Every month, Moegamer features an in-depth exploration of an individual game or series as its cover game, so be sure to check the archives to see if your favourite has had a deep dive yet. If you'd like to support the site directly, please consider becoming a patron or buy me a coffee. You can find links to do both down in the video description. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.